Session begin. Hello. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Bhakta. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radhe Om Shrivad Paramahංsāvīrājācārya Aṣṭotarashakasri Srimati Divine Grace Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Vishnu Prabhupada Ki ISKCON Acharya Deputy Founder Acharya of the Holy Commercial Prabhupada Om Shrivad Paramahංsa Paripuracharya Aṣṭotarashakasri Srimati Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Vishnu Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavavrinda Ki Namata Gosila Haridas Thakur Ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपिका श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरिराज मोहन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन पुरापुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथ श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया भक्ति देवी की श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की श्री श्री निताय की वंदना श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की नाय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. I would Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityananda. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Nirvishesha Shunnyavadi Pachatarishatari Om Ajnanatimirahasya Jnananjana Shri चैतन्यभीष्टं स्वयं श्रीयुत श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीयो सागरजातः सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितम् साधुतं साधुभूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीकृष्ण सह गणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च एव च वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण गौरभक्त हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे राम राम हरे जय डबल opulence double empowerment so welcome to our continuation 7:30 but still The sixth was discussed. Although the Lord is the shelter of everything, and although all the universes rest in Him, He, as the super soul, is also the support of everything. Although He is thus connected with the material energy in two ways, He does not have the slightest contact with it. It is seven. Please repeat. एतद् ईशानम् ईशस्य प्रकृतिस्थो अपि तद्गुणैः न युज्यते सदा पुनश्च न युज्यते सदा पुनश्च यथा बुद्धिस्तदाश्रयम्. This is no place of the Lord. Although situated within the material nature, he is never affected by the modes of nature. Similarly, those who have surrendered to him and have fixed their intelligence upon him are not influenced by the modes of nature. So we get affected by the situations. In same situation, different people get triggered in a different. They respond in a different way. They speak in different way. They think in different way. They act in different way. Same situation, depending on the modes. Mm. Like that example, several examples. Any situation we can take up. Right? If beggar comes and the person in the mode of ignorance will be just neglectful towards him, will drive away. And the person in the mode of passion will be very upset, saying, "What nonsense! You don't work hard." Because he's working hard, he feels that. Person in the mode of goodness understands according to karma is so there is some fruit of something, maybe some money. And a person in the mode of pure goodness, or a devotee who is connected to the Lord, knows that he has gone astray from the Lord's lotus feet. That's why he's suffering. And he basically is begging for Krishna. We give him Krishna. And now, because of the situation, he may not be able to understand Krishna in other forms like philosophy or with the Prabhupada. So let me give prasad. That's the So thus same situation triggers different personalities in different. But if we are surrendered to Krishna, because Krishna doesn't get affected by mood, we also receive, achieve similar qualities like Krishna. Not very Samasta Shastra. One gets the qualities of Krishna, and thus one can also remain completely indifferent or undisturbed by the situation. Materially, one will not be affected. Only spiritually, one will be. How Krishna would respond if a beggar goes close to Krishna and begs, Krishna, you are my child. You only accept me as your father. You, I am the king of the entire creation. You will be prince. But instead of asking for my shelter, you're asking for some food from me, some money from me. What to do? Krishna's heart will melt. He will cry tears. So like that, we could also cry tears in seeing others suffer. But one should be very much clear. Only to the degree we have surrendered to Krishna, that degree we are clear that all the jivas suffering are only because of their getting separated from Krishna. You know. Otherwise, if we only are having hankerings in our life, we are thinking, how can I get better post, more money, better promotion, better job, and iPhone, iPad, and millions of other things. If only we feel hankering for material objects, that is the mode of passion. Nashvaksati Kankshati is the person in the mode of goodness. Brahma Bhuta is on the soul platform. He understands I'm not the body. Body is here today, gone tomorrow. And all of you are working, all of you have some bank balance. So 100 years from now, how much is that bank balance of importance to you? 2123. That money will not be yours. It will be belonging to somebody. Money will be there, but it is in somebody else's custody. He thinks he is the master, the owner of that money. As today, you think you are the owner of the money. And some few 100 years back or few decades back, somebody else was thinking that this money is my money. Like 500 rupees notes are little new. But let's say you all have 5 rupees coins. They are at least hopefully old. Maybe your father had it or some other shopkeeper had it. All those. In those years, coins mattered a lot. In our childhood, we used to purchase so many putana, changana, ice cream, Pepsi Cola, what do they call? Pepsi Cola. So all that in just 5 paisa, 10 paisa, like that. In my childhood, I still remember. Our money box would be having so many 5 paisas. 5 paisas and all this. I don't know, 1 paisa was also there, I think. It is no. No, we have used it. You might have just seen it. I never used it. We have used those things. At least 5 paisa, 10 paisa, though, definitely I use it in my childhood a lot. Every purchasing some foodstuffs as children, so all 5 paisa, 10 paisa only. But that belonged to our parents, and before that, maybe to our grandparents. And then eventually, now that money is gone, but it is transformed in the form of currency notes, 500 rupees, 1,000. So you think these currency notes are today yours, but years later they won't be yours. But our illusion is, no, I am the owner. As if I have manufactured. I am the manufacturer. I am the creator. I am the proprietor. I am the enjoyer. Like that we think. But actually, no. So if only we understand the eternal nature, mm, then we are not affected by temporary natures of this. But for that one has to be in touch with Krishna. And through Shravanam and Kirtanam, we remain in touch with Krishna. That's why one should 24 hours engage himself in Shravanam and Kirtanam. If there is no other physical services, these two can be always be engaged in. Isn't it? Pro was doing maybe dressing or something. Of photos you have here. Shishi Radha Vrindavan. That you cannot do throughout day. Uh, Shravanam Kirtanam can be done throughout day. At 5-10 minutes, puja is here to 1-2 hours, maybe 10-15 hours. But that is then we so many other spiritual of Shravanam and Kirtan. 88 to 90 talks about Achintya Shakti. Ei mata gita पुनः पुनः सर्वदा ईश्वर तत्व अचिंत्य शक्ति है. Thus, the Bhagavad Gita also states again and again that absolute truth always possesses inconceivable power. Krishna says that so many places. Amita jagate vasi jagat amate na ami jagate vasi na ama jagate amita jagate vasi. I reside in the world. Lord Krishna said, I am situated in the material world. Jagat amate. And the world rests in me. I am in the world, the world is in me. And next line says, Nami Jagate Vasi. First line is Amita Jagate Vasi. Ami Jagate Vasi. Next line is Nami Jagate Vasi. Second line says Jagat Amate. It says Na Ama Jagate. But at the same time, I am not situated in the material world, nor does it rest in me in truth. What does it mean? भूल भुला ही है पागलपन है. ऐसा कोई बोल सकता है क्या? पागल ही बोलेगा ऐसा. What does it mean? Is Krishna mad? No. Answer is no. So he is not mad. Expansion form of different version. Only on the universe. Rest but in form of energy, personally is not present. Yes. In the form of his energies, he is present everywhere. It's like Mr. Bajaj is everywhere in Bajaj company, but physically he is not present only. He is in Honolulu, Switzerland. So what does it mean by presence over there? In the form of his energy. Everything there belongs to Mr. Bajaj on. So there is a Bajaj mixer, there is a Bajaj scooter, Bajaj fan, there is a Bajaj washing machine. All Bajaj, Bajaj, Bajaj. Mr. Bajaj is somewhere else. It all is his property only. I am situated in the material world and the material world rests in me. But at the same time, I am not situated in the material world, nor does it rest in me. Maya tatam idam sarva jagat avyaktamurti. Avyaktamurti, not vyaktamurti. Mr. Bajaj is avyaktamurti in his company. Invisibly is present. Not in the form of physical presence, but in the form of his energy. All that is his property, his money only is there form of machines, all different varieties of things out there. So similarly, Krishna, everything in this world belongs to Krishna. Physically, he is not physically there in Golokam. Achintya Aishwarya Jani Ha Amara Eita Kitar Ila Parachara. So Arjun, you should know this as my inconceivable opulence. This is the meaning propagated by Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Matsani sarvabhutani nachaham teshu avastita. Maya tattam idam sarvam jagadavyak murtina. Maya tattam idam sarvam. ये सब जो देख रहे हैं idam sarvam. Maya tattam idam sarvam jagat avyakt murtina. Present there in invisible form. अव्यक्त व्यक्त नहीं है. Manifest, unmanifest. Non-manifest form I am present with. Matsani sarvabhutani. All living beings are in me. Nachaham teshu avastita. But now I am not in them. All living beings are in me, but I am not in them. So all living beings are in Krishna's energy, the material world. We are all in Krishna's material world. But Krishna is not. Nachaham teshu avastita. But I am not in them. So he, as Krishna is not present, but he, in the form of Paramatma, he is present also in everybody's heart and in each and every atom also in the material world also. In fact, he is the soul of the material world. Karanaksha Vishnu is the soul of entirety of material world. Garbhodaksha Vishnu is the soul of the one universe. Each one universe. One universe, one Garbhodaksha Vishnu is the soul. Next universe, another Garbhodaksha Vishnu is the soul. Without soul, the body cannot function. Without soul, the universe cannot function. And within each and every atom, Shivodaksha Vishnu is the soul. So you can think at a local and global level is present. Localized aspect we say Paramatma. So local, very local, very small atom. So he is the soul of that atom. And global, millions of universes in the whole of material world. So there Paramaksha Vishnu is the soul. All those three Vishnus. Now conclusion it is. Seita Purushayar Vamshadharini Chaitanya Rasangasi Nityananda. That Mahapurusha, Anandakshaya Vishnu, is known as a plenary thought of him who is Lord Nityananda Balram, favorite associate of Lord Chaitanya. Nityananda associate, favorite associate, Nityananda. Nityananda's plenary portion is Mahapurusha, that is Karanadaksha. Eita Navama Shluti Artha Vivarana दशम श्लोकेर अर्थ Vinadiyamana. Thus I have explained the ninth verse, elaborated. Now please read the tenth verse. That verse of the Mangalacharan. This Chaitanya Charitamrita. First 14 verses to the first chapter. Now tenth verse is talking about Garbhalakshay Vishnu. Amshamsha of Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda's Amsha is Karunakakshay Vishnu. And the Amsha of this Amsha is Garbhadakshay Vishnu. So Amshamsha of Lord Nityananda. यस्यांशांशः श्रीलगर्भोदशायी यन्भ्य यन्भ्य अब्जं लोकसङ्घातनन्दं लोकस्रष्टुः श्रुतिकाधाम धातु तं श्रीनित्यानन्दं मम प्रपद्ये. Affirmative obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Ram, the partial part of whom is Garbhodaksha Vishnu. From the level of Garbhodaksha, Vishnu sprouts the lotus that is the birthplace of Brahma, near of the universe. The stem of that lotus is the resting place of the multitude of planets. So within the stem that sprouts from the navel of Lord Garbhodaksha Vishnu, all the 14 planetary systems are created by Brahma. Middle one is Urlo, which has 7 islands. Middle one is Jambudvip. At the middle of that Jambudvip is Sumeru mountain, right? Like that. 84 lakhs is above the ground, and 16 lakhs is below the or below the Bhurlo. So total 8 lakh yojanas. 84 lakh yojanas uh, is above the ground. 16 lakhs. So 16,000 I think. 1 lakh yojana tall. That is Jambudvip, which remaining apart from Sumeru mountain, and rest of the part is divided into 9 versions. The southernmost is Bharatvarsha, which has 9 khandas, and one of them is last one. Sudarshan Khanda is our Earth globe. So Bharatvarsha is so big. Earth itself is so big. We have 7 so-called continents over here: Africa, Australia, Asia, North America, South America, Europe, Arctic, Antarctica. Whatever. So 7 continents are there, and within each continent, then there are several countries, and in several countries there are several districts. And within each district there are several talukas. Within each taluka there are minimum 100 villages. Within each village there are hundreds of thousands of people staying, families staying, and within each family 4, 5, 6 people are staying. And within that one family, such family, you are the one. How tiny you are, how insignificant. If you see from global to local, it's very insignificant. But we many times see local to global. Come to carry so great travel. This foolishness is because of our ignorance. Because of our ignorance, only pride develops. One who has knowledge can never be proud. Sorry to say. You cannot enjoy pride if you are in knowledge. So don't gather knowledge. Continue in with your ignorance, blissful. Two types of people are always blissful: the ignorant fools and pure devotees of the Lord. Because they are always in connection with the Lord, who is reservoir of pleasure. And people in between, like us, we have some knowledge. Knowledge gets covered over. We are sometimes happy, sometimes miserable. We are pathetic. Ignorance is bliss, like, but that is not real bliss. Like the drunkard is very happy after he drinks. The more he drinks, and then when he falls in the gutter, that is perfection. Drinking. He cannot drink with his mouth. He drinks with his nose. Gutter water goes through his nose, comes out through another nose. Because mouth is shut, he is unconscious in the gutter water. For 94 to 108 is explanation of this 10th verse. That 94 talks about how Garbhodaksha when Vishnu enters in each and every universe. Saita Purusha Ananta Brahmanda Sujya Sava Ande Praveshi Bahumurti Hayya. After creating millions of universes, the first Purusha, who Karanaksha Vishnu, first is always him, entered into each of them, each of the universes, in a separate form as Sri Garbhodaksha. 95 to 97 universes talk about creation of water. भीतरे प्रवेशी देखे सब अंधकार रहते नहीं को स्थान करेगा विचार. When he entered inside, he saw hard, and there's no place for me to stay. So he thought what to do. Like you also come to some place, like Pune city, you get a job, you come. How many of you came like that? Yeah. So then you're thinking where to stay. But you may be very smart. You might arrange your accommodation before coming only. Either in Kapula or some relate, maybe it's contempt. But sometimes people come and देखा जाएगा. आने के बाद देखेंगे. First few days I stay here, they lodge sometimes, not today. Meanwhile, I'll find out some place. Or company quarters are there, something like that. So here, see, Lord is also how much he takes trouble. He comes to this material world and he thinks here is a dark, no place for me to stay. What to do? Like we come to any city, we have come for our enjoyment, to earn money, education. But Lord also for us, why he should come? He is happy there in Golok Vrindavan, or in so many millions of Vaikunthas. So much opulence is there. Lakshmi Sahas, Sambrahma Sevi. But for ourselves, he comes and he is also wondering, where is my accommodation? Is there a free yoga there? Or how much is the rent? प्रसाद मिलेगा क्या मुझे? नहीं मिला तो भोग तो दे सकते. So he is wondering. निजांग स्वेद जल करिले सृजना श्रीजले कैल अर्ध ब्रह्मांड भवन. Now you see the difference between us and the Lord. That Shloka 95th looks like us and Lord are like same on coming to the place and wondering where to stay. How you see the difference? Then he created water from the perspiration of his own body. When you come to Pune city first time, you may perspire. अब वो पानी से कुछ अपने लिए वास्थान भी नहीं बनने वाला. उसमें डूब के मर सकते हो, उतना भी नहीं कि जितने डूब के मरे जाए. It's not enough water also for you to drown in it. बोलते ना चुल्लू भर पानी में डूब मरो. चुल्लू भर पानी में कैसे क्या डूब मरेगा, तो उसका सर भी नहीं जाएगा उसमें. Then he created water from the perspiration of his own body, and with that water filled half the universe. See, first he created जल स्थान करे. लेकिन जल में भी थोड़ा ठीक है, थोड़ा सा समर बात, समर स्विमिंग वो ठीक है, लेकिन हर बार तो थोड़ा ही समर है, थोड़ा थोड़ा और थोड़ा कंफर्टेबल चाहिए. देखो अभी वाटर बेड निर्माण करेंगे. पहले वाटर किया है, फिर वाटर बेड में निर्माण करेंगे. ब्रह्मांड पंचशत कोटि योजना आयन विस्तार दोई अय एक समा. The universe measures 500 million yojanas. Its length and breadth are one and the same. Length and breadth. In one sense, it is spherical only. And 98 to 101. Manifestation of Vaikuntha and the 14 world. Jale bhari kaila nicha vamsa ara ardhe chauda bhuvana prakasha. So other details what I told are not here, but basically Ananta Sheshi created, who lies on Garbhodakshakar. And then that is the bed of the Lord, Ananta Shesh. What a bed, amazing, huh? Comfortable. Just like our mattress is there, but sometimes we sleep on foam. From just sleep on it. Push to. Foam maximum. Foam is also quite thick. We have this foam mats nowadays, with a lot, covered with that red maroon color cover, zipper, all that. Inside foam is only there. So foam is somewhat hard also. But Anantashesh is very soft. A snake is famous for its soft body, cool body. Lord has created cool water bed for him, cool bed for him. I was telling in Bangalore there is that bed, double bed kind of. So one side it is warming, another side it is cooling. You can change the temperature. Husband can sleep on warm, वो गर्म हो जाएगा बेचारा, क्योंकि पैसे पत्नी ने वो बेड खरीद करवाया उससे, इतना पैसा गया उसका. एंड वाइफ इज स्लीपिंग ऑन कूल बेड. बहुत अच्छा बेड है. हस्बैंड बेचारा गर्म हो रहा है. मेरा जेब काट लिया उसने 3 दहाड़े. लेकिन उससे के लिए तो शादी थी. ये हर रोज मेरा जेब काट लिया. गृह मेरी लाइफ. Hopefully you marry. Mostly you should not marry, but in case you marry, your wife will not be pickpocket. आपका जेब दिन दहाड़े तो नहीं काटेगी, रात में आप जब सो जाएंगे तब आपका जेब काटेगा. ठीक, हम भगवान श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र के चरणों में प्रार्थना करते हैं कि आपका भला हो. ठीक है, बहुत ही हिम्मत वाली होगी तो दूंगा भी आपको जेब. लेकिन बोलेगी नहीं, मैं भगवान के लिए बहुत खरीदने चाहूंगा. क्या पत्नी मिली, जीवन सार्थक बना. जीवन सार्थक मानी भक्ति ठाकुर बोल. लेकिन किसी और कारण से Gaurama, he says, Shaka Sevani, Shaka Sevani, Jivana Sarthakari Mani. Hmm. So anyway, all the best. Best is to join as a permit. Anyway, so what I was telling that bed, double bed, it's a द्वंद्व से बना हुआ bed है कि नहीं? Because hot and cold, these are two different natures. This is dvandva, this is duality. So husband is sleeping on hot bed of temperature 36 degrees Celsius, and the wife is sleeping on 24 degrees Celsius, cool bed. Like, so dualities are there in this world. So, but Lord is amazing, and that Anantashesh also goes ups and downs, like that. Very soft bed, and maid servant Lakshmi Devi is there all the time massaging. She is consort of the Lord, doing all the household chores. She's just cooking for the Lord, dressing up the Lord, and saf safai, cleaning, everything she does. But she loves to do massaging of the lotus feet of the Lord. That is her favorite service. Though she has place on the chest of the Lord, the husband would have for his wife. So this is eternal consort of the eternal Lord. But she preferred to be at the feet of the Lord, lotus feet of the Lord, just massaging. And while massaging, she asked many questions also. Oh Lord, what about this? What is that? And why is it like this? And he answers also. A lot of Krishna Katha goes on between Lakshmi Narayana. Similarly, with Gauri Shankar also. Parvati also asked thousands of questions to Shiva. And Shiva tells Hari Katha. Like, and like that, everywhere Hari Katha only goes on. Whether in Vaikuntha, in Kailas, in Devi Dham here, Badrikashram, anywhere you go, the devotees of the Lord are always discussing about the Lord. After filling half the universe with water, he made his own residence therein, manifested the 14 worlds in the other half. So half the universe, that is the residence of the Lord. And upper half is for us. How amazing we are. We are in the house of the Lord, isn't it? We are, our householder is Lord. Our father is Lord Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Mother is Mother Lakshmi. And in their house we are staying. Red carpet is there. So So Burlok is the middle we discussed. Then Vorlok, Vargalok, Dhanalok, Tapalok, Maharlok, Satyalok. Satyalok is Brahmalok. Brahma stays there. Then Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Atal. Mhm. Below that also 28 main hells, thousands of other small hells. Plus Pitrulok is there. Sayamanipuri is there. Plus uh, capital. And so many. And the top of Sumeru mountain also is 1 lakh Yojan. Sumeru has a top, circular top. The Ganges comes from Dhurulok and falls in the middle of that. Gets divided into four parts: east, west, north, south. From the south part, she falls down in the planet in the Varsha below, and then it crosses the mountains, which are the boundaries between that Varsha and the next more south Varsha. And from the next mountain, which is Himalaya mountain, then Ganges comes to this Bharatvarsha. And in Bharatvarsha, she falls in Gangotri on Earth planet. There are 9 planets over there, but Earth is Sudarshan Khanda or Bhukhanda also it is. So there Ganges comes and here she flows for how long? 2,500 kilometers most, all the way to Bay of Bengal. Then she goes all the way down. Vital, Sutal, Sakal, Patal. Like she is the longest river in the entire creation. The world doesn't know. She comes all the way from Golok Vrindavan. Yamuna is manifestation of Vishakha Sakhi. Vishakha Sakhi manifests Yamuna. And Ganga Devi is also one Sakhi in Golok Vrindavan. Forgot her name. So she huh? No. Virja is the river outside. But another Sakhi is there in Golok Vrindavan. So she manifests as Ganga. And she comes. Ganga and Yamuna both come together only. As such, from different sections of Golok Vrindavan. Mm. They meet each other in Virja. And from the whole which was created by the lotus foot toe of Lord Vaman. From there, both come down together only. But then manifest in earthly planet separately. Ganga manifests in Gangotri and Yamuna manifests on Kalinda mountain. That's why she becomes famous by the name Kalindia also. That is Yamunotri. And then both flow together, both flow separately in such. And then they again merge in Prayagraj. Yeah, Triveni Sangam is there, Ganga Yamuna. Saraswati starts again in Badrikashram, but then she flows little bit and then it is noisy for Vyasdev disappear like that. She goes in the earth, disappears there only. Where she originates little bit. If you see the flow there, anybody had been? Badrikashram had been 2 years back. My God, what a flow Saraswati has. Powerful. Hmm. There are many rivers there. Saraswati starts and goes with high speed, but after some time disappears. So Vyas Gufa is nearby only. So Vyasdev was feeling disturbed. And she appears again in Prayagraj. Appears means invisibly only appears. You can see only Ganga Yamuna, you cannot see Saraswati. Anyway, this is the in short the Brahmand. Next. Ahai Prakat Vaikuntha Nijadham Shesha Shayana Jale Karila Vishram. There he manifested Vaikuntha as his own abode and rested in the waters on the bed of Lord Shesha. Mm. So this is talking about depending on the first setting because upper half of the universe is having 14 planetary system. I think there he manifested Vaikuntha as his own abode. This is Rama Vaikuntha. This is Shirodaksha Vishnu's abode and rested in the waters on the bed of Lord Shesha. So there is Kshirosagar. Hmm. Lower half of the universe is filled with Garbhodaksha. On that Ananta Shesh, on that Lord Garbhodaksha Vishnu at his lotus feet, Lakshmi Devi, he is lying in Yoga Nidra, and from his navel comes lotus, and within the navel, within the stem, the 14 planetary system. But this part of the universe upper, apart from the 14 planetary system, empty only. So there is Shirasagar, kind of floating, amazing. And in that Shirasagar, again Shesha is there, meaning, and on that Lord Shirodaksha Vishnu is sitting with his Lakshmi consort. Hmm. Yes. Virja it is. Virja. Raja means passion. Viraja, that which is free from passion. Viraja. And that is his own perspiration. Garbhodakshanga. Separate name may be there, I don't know. Virja is also called Brahmadrav, spiritual water. That Brahmadrav only comes as Ganga. Few drops come, 3 drops come. Brahmadravatvam apagacchati neeradharamaya. You should not see faults in the Ganges in the form of budbud, the bubbles, faint, the foam, and panka, the mud, muddy waters. These are seemingly impurities in the water. In Ganges, they should not be seen with the material vision because Brahmadravatvam apagacchati neeradharamaya. Neera is water, dharmaya. So quality of Ganges water is Brahmadrava. It is spiritual water emanating from the lotus toe of Lord Vaman. So Virija water only just comes. Virija water is in which Lord Karanadaksha Vishnu is sleeping. So the water in which Lord Karanadaksha Vishnu is sleeping, we receive here in the form of Ganges. And it has also washed the lotus feet of Lord Vaman. It's very special, Ganges. But Prabhupada says 100 times more purifying than Ganges water is Yamuna water, in which Krishna has performed in so many parts. But in Mayapur, we are going now. The glory is Ganges was feeling so much that Yamuna was so fortunate to have this coming last time. But I am so unfortunate. I don't have that fortune. So Lord said, don't worry. I will come at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and I will perform my pastimes in your waters. And the ocean is saying, but what about me? No, Ganga and Yamuna merge in you only. No, no, no. But still I want. Okay, no problem. After my sannyas, I'll come to Jagannath Puri and I'll daily take bath in your water. All are purified. The ocean is the husband of the rivers. Hmm. So thus Uh, Husband should also be fortunate. Husband also made fortune. So whole family is made fortune. So, husband and wife, both the couple is also blessed. There he manifested Vaikuntha as his own abode and rested in the waters on the bed of Lord Shesha. 101. Ananta Shayatataha Pariyashayana Sahasranastakatara Sahasravadana Sahasracharana Sahasranayana Sarva Jagat. So glory of Lord Garvashesha. He lay there with Ananta as his bed. Lord Ananta is a divine serpent having thousands of heads, thousands of faces, thousands of eyes, and thousands of hands and feet. The seed of all incarnations and is the cause of material. This is Shirodaksha Vishnu. Now this Vishnu is Shirodaksha Vishnu, I am saying. He lay there with Ananta as his bed. Lord Ananta is divine serpent. Lord Ananta's description is given in this. Thousands of heads, thousands of faces, thousands of. Yes, why not? Hey, you don't impose your worldly sex conception on the Supreme Lord or the Supreme Snake. In this world, how many snakes have 1,000 hoods? How many of you have seen in your Odisha, Barampur? How many snakes you saw with 1,000 hoods? Then, so if you have not seen snake with 1,000 hoods, you cannot imagine snake with 1,000 hands, 1,000 legs, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 faces, 1,000 whatever. This portion of the snake is white, other is dark, black back and white chest. Like 102 to 105 is creation, maintenance, and dissolution. नारायणाभिपद्महैते कुटिल एक पद्मा सेई पद में हैल ब्रह्मत्र जन्म सदम. It's all description in Garbhodaksha Vishnu only. There is no mention of Shirodaksha Vishnu, I think, till now. Whole section, as I said, this is Garbhodaksha Vishnu. This 10th verse is about Garbhodaksha Vishnu. 11th may be about Shirodaksha. Here it reveals. From his navel grew a lotus flower. Shirodaksha Vishnu's navel. This is all description of Garbhodaksha Vishnu. From his navel grew a lotus flower, which became the birthplace of Lord Brahma. Sei Padmanala Haila Chauda Bhuvan Teho Brahma Haya Srishti Karila Srujan. Within the stem of that lotus were the 14 worlds. Thus, the Supreme Lord as Brahma created the entire creation. विष्णु रूप हय्य करे जगत पालने गुणातीत विष्णु स्पर्श नाही मय गुणे. And as Lord Vishnu, he maintains the entire world. Lord Vishnu, being beyond all material attributes, is no touch with the material qualities. Purport. Baldev Vidyabhushan says that although Vishnu is the predominating deity of the quality of goodness in the material world, he is never affected by the quality of goodness, or he directs that quality simply by his supreme will. It's also important. Vishnu is not in the mode of goodness. He is in pure goodness only. He is directing that mode of goodness, or he directs that quality simply by his supreme will. It is said that all living entities can derive all good fortune from the Lord simply by his will. In the Vaman Puran, it is said that the same Vishnu expands himself as Brahma and Shiva to direct the different qualities. So they are also in one sense explained. And that Vishnu, okay, Shiva directs the quality of mode of ignorance. Brahma directs the quality of mode of passion. Because Lord Vishnu expands the quality of goodness, he has the name Sattva Tanu. Sattva Tanu. Tanu is body, but it comes from his body. The multifarious incarnations of Shirodaksha Vishnu are known as Sattvatam, 105. रुद्र रूप धरि करे जगत संहार सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय क्षय हार. Assuming the form of Rudra, he destroys the creation. Thus, creation, maintenance, and dissolution created by his will. Hiranyagarbha Jagat Karana Yara Amsha Kari Kare Viratpana. He is the super soul, Hiranyagarbha, used in the material world. The universal form is conceived as his expression. Whose expression? Conclusion. Hena Narayan Yar Amsher Amsha Sei Prabhu Nityananda Sarva Avatansa. That Lord Narayan is a part of a plenary part of Lord Nityananda Balram, who is the source of all incarnation. So Lord Nityananda is avatari, others are avatars. दशम श्लोकेर अर्थ तैल विवरण एकादश श्लोकेर अर्थ शृणोति. Thus I will elaborate on the 10th verse. Now with attention, here the 11th verse. This is about Tirodakshaya Vishnu. We will discuss next time. Any question? Three Vishnus, if we know, Tani Jnatva Vimuchyate. One gets liberated. Ekasta Mahata Srishti. The first one created the universe. Dvitiyam tu anda samsitam. Second entered in each and every anda, Brahmanda. Trutiyam sarvabhutastham. Third one in each and every living entity, Paramatma. Tani Jnatva Vimuchyate. Who knows these three Vishnus? He is. So we saw the two nuances. Third, next. Hmm.
Shirodakshaya Vishnu है जो कुछ ये ना in every living entity or in Jad or Chetan both.
Everywhere, every atom also. Paramatma is there.
And Paramatma generally, मतलब like so this might be a silly question. Paramatma we see the photo of like four hand with standing form. So Lord is in standing form only, and in Shiro the question is standing or like resting.
He is resting. The photo they show is sitting because maybe the demigods have recited Purusha Sukta prayers. But there they say there also he is saying sleeping. That's what I have heard. But otherwise he's sitting. Sitting, sleeping. Nothing he's doing. But standing is there in the form of Paramatma in each and every heart. Any other? Nothing on chat box. Okay. Then we'll end. Ganges. No, they come floating, swimming. To hear from Lord Ananta Sankarshan, who is continuously Katha in our planet system. Sattva. So they are very eager to hear. You have eagerness to hear Krishna Katha, then you can speed up like anything. I told you last time or some weeks back, Hamsa Vahan. Lord Shiva told that in Naimisharanya, Mayapur, there is Katha, our Katha going on. He was eager to come. He came on Nandi Bull, but Nandi Bull, the slow. So then he borrowed the two-wheeler. From four-wheeler is very slow here. Yes, not because of traffic jam, because of the heavy vehicle. Nandi is slow. So he borrowed the two-wheeler of Lord Brahma. And Vahan is very fast. Then Lord Shiva came very fast to Naimisharanya within Godrumdvip. No, not Godrumdvip, Madhyadvip. Next to Godrumdvip is Madhyadvip. So Vahan is there. How many of you have visited? No? You did not go to Mayapur? When? What did you see? मुझे मतलब परिक्रमा करने की जरूरत नहीं, मध्यद्वीप जाना है। गोजरूम द्वीप से पीछे से रोड जाता है, रोड go little ahead, 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer, Madhyadweep is there. That Hamsahan is the first place. Little more inside you go, that is Naimisharanya. So if you want to hear Krishna Katha, you can speed up. So because they are eager to hear, they come through the ways of Ganges, very swift current of the Ganges, all the way from wherever they are, from Arlok, Janalok, they don't stop in earth. Not so much Harikatha there. Harikatha is going on here, they will halt. Break journey. Break journey. Prasad Matal. Well, Lord Sankarshan is anyway giving Katha. Four Kumaras hear that. And they just reach there. Our Putraketu also reached there once after he got that mantra from Narad Muni. Then he also went there.
If you have two options, one is to do service whole day, or second is to go and visit the places.
Both are services only. One is called as Padasevan,
Yeah,
physical service. It is called as Padasevan.
but
Walking, using the load to bring your speed.
in the one option we have service of having many Vaishnavas living
Then you
participating
should be able to understand. If not, ask your counselor what to do. This service is there, that service is there. Use. Vishyasте hamsadi mamkam prapanna. Dharma sambodha chet. Yashreyasan nishitam bruhi tanme. What is that? Karpanya dosha pahata svabhava purushami tvam dharma sambodha chet. I am completely bewildered. This is also Padasevanam. That is also Padasevanam. This is local Padasevanam. That is walking Padasevanam. What should I do? So he will tell. Then you do that. That depends on your consciousness and the need of the service and all that. Pure devotee, a pure devotee become upset for your going in the tour and not and neglecting the service over here. So then that your outing is not so beneficial. The state back and then the services. Like in one of the Vrindavan Yatras when there was not Namsevak, there was Pujari for the deities that they carry, portable deities. So I could not go for Govardhan Parikrama. And I was doing Rajbhog offering. Rajbhog means that was afternoon offering. When the devotees go out in the morning, they went for Govardhan Parikrama. After they come back, they will be served prasad. Prasada, when it was Bhoga, I was the one who was supposed to offer it to Lord. So I offered it. So when they came, thousands of them, that was off, became prasad, and that was served to them in vast quantity. I got blessings of them all. I did not go for Govardhan Parikrama. Maharaj himself was going in that Govardhan Parikrama. Nobody told me he went behind Maharaj. And next day I went on Govardhan Parikrama with 3, 4 more devotees. That time it was Govardhan Puja day, I think, or whatever. That Annakut they were making. So a lot of devotees were engaged into cooking. They did not know how to cook. You can cook with devotees, but not food stuff. Means in a sense, I was not good. Then I thought, anyway, they are cooking. Maharaj is also cooking there. And my Godam Parikrama is remaining. So I went for Godam Parikrama, chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama. They chanting at the purpose, walking. But hours, I don't know what time I left, maybe 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, I came here. There was thousands of preparation and they were being offered. So I also joined. I also sat there. Maharaj gave small talk. So everything was accomplished. Godam Parikrama also. My service also. Mm. Which by which I missed the Govardhan Parikrama. Next day I completed. Govardhan Bhoga was offered. In the food. That also I reached. I was not there in cooking part. I was doing Parikrama. but I came for offering part. Then other pujaris were there for offering. And in the mind, Maharaj said, now let us all of us offer foodstuffs to Govardhan in our mind. Whatever bhoga you know, you don't know, you can put on. Like in my heart, I cooked so many juices also. Cook means prepared many juices and many foodstuffs. Halwa, poda, basmati rice. So personally, I have never made anything of this basmati rice. We don't know how to cook. We know the normal rice. Mm. But in the mind, we can offer. Maharaj said, now everybody close your eyes and meditate on offering Bhoga, Lord Govardhan. Except the devotees who are serving as guards, they should keep their eyes open. Otherwise, monkeys will take all the Bhoga. So they had to, and all others had to close eyes because Bhoga was being offered also. It's all open to Govardhan hill only. So then we closed our eyes and in the mind we offered the best of the food. Guards are keeping their eyes open with their sticks, huge uh, sticks. The monkeys were coming anyway. They were driving them out. And, and then we go the feast. Amazing. So we should ask devotee. For me, I did not have to ask because I was officially given service of pujari, worshipping and offering bhoga. So there's no question of going for Godam Parikrama on that day. Though Maharaj was also there. Otherwise, it would have been displeasing. Thousands of devotees come back and where is Prasad? Oh, that Sundarshyam Das fellow was supposed to be pujari and offer bhoga to Lord to convert it to Prasad. He is gone for Parikrama. You know? So one should have the intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogam minimum upayan. Krishna gives the intelligence. If we don't have the intelligence, Prabhupada says we should borrow intelligence from our counselor, from our guide, from our superiors. They have more intelligence than we do, and we have. Borrow Prabhu थोड़ा सा intelligence उधार में दीजिए. ऐसे ही should I go out for walking with devotees to parikrama in the dham, or should I stay back and do this service allotted to me? So they will see the timely circumstance and they will tell what to do. In case they wish you to go, they will arrange somebody else to do that service, which is also important. Now that service can be done little later also sometimes. It depends what it is. Like serving prasadam is there at 12 o'clock in Maharaj Yatra. So you don't have to miss the morning part. You can go. And in Dham Sevak, we are told to send one bus or two buses back, volunteers, when our serving day is there. So though all others will leave that place at 12:30, 1 or whatever, after the class is over, these devotees come for morning, they take part in Harinam Sankirtan, they darshan of the place. They said in Katha, let's say Katha begins at 9 o'clock. So they will attend Katha until 12 or something, or 11. Then 11 o'clock, we will announce volunteers, please board the buses, one or two buses, and they will board 150 volunteers or something. They will come back. The first one or two buses will be released. And they will reach to Pandar for serving prasad. They are ready. And meanwhile, others are still hearing Katha. They will come late. Understand? So those who are senior, they are more matured, experienced. They know better than us. This is what is Guhyam Akhyati also. An experienced devotee speaks and another less experienced devotee hears from. This is Guhyam Akhyati principle of this fourth verse of Mukha. So we should inquire. Okay. श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्री कृष्ण कविराज गोस्वामी की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, समवेत गौर भक्त की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. Yes, goose. Mercy, forceful mercy. क्या हुआ? You could not continue with the mercy. हाँ, क्या हुआ?